Hey everybody, it's Derek with Hi-Fi Resale Shop. Back with another weekend weekend full of things that we sold on eBay. Wasn't particularly great weekend. Was not. I don't know. It just wasn't happening this weekend. Even though it was the weekend of 15th in there, didn't seem like a normal, you know, weekend of selling. Was kind of low dollar items for the most part, and there were a couple of decent sales in there, but for the most part it's low dollar items, a bunch of clothes, a couple of CDs that sold. I think we did fairly good throughout the week. um, My eBay app thing is telling me that I'm up 20% from last month, but it just doesn't seem that way. And Saturday only made $30. Friday wasn't so great. The beginning of the week seemed okay. Um, let's see here. Uh, Saturday, Sunday, Monday were all right around 100. Tuesday was double that, and then it dropped back down for the next 2 days at about 100 apiece. So I don't necessarily know what's going on, if people are not getting their tax returns just yet. So, but that should start up soon again, and people start buying things for themselves. Right now, it looks like people are holding off on stuff right now, even though a lot of my stuff is not like wishful things. It's more things that you might need. So let's go through the 15 items that sold over the course of the weekend and then this morning. Let's see where we're going to start. We'll start off with this bag, this camera bag. It's a Kodak camera bag. It has no shoulder strap. It's got a bunch of pockets inside, padded pockets inside. And that sold for $7 plus shipping on top. The next thing that sold was a lavender shirt. And I think when I was putting this up, I was not sure if this was a shirt or if it was a pajama shirt, because it's got this real thin collar. But it didn't sell for much, so I hope the person doesn't expect very much out of it. It's $3.49 plus shipping on top, and that was a 3X size shirt. The next item was a karaoke disc. It was new and sealed. This karaoke CD sold for $2.75 plus shipping on top. You can see the prices of things that are being sold, so it's not that high. Should probably get some of these items off of my eBay store. It's just basically fluff that I'm sending out for next to nothing. This CD sold for $5.99 plus shipping on top. It's called Kiara Civilized Rogue, and it says hip hop rap. And sold for $5.99 plus shipping on top. The next thing that sold was a bunch of 5 cassettes. Keith Moore Teachings, Willing Heart, and that sold for $4 plus shipping on top. And the next thing that sold was out of my recent Facebook Marketplace $50 audio CD buy. Has a per unit cost of $1.25 on these. This was called Lot Lizards, and this sold for $7 plus shipping on top. It's an audiobook, and it's used. The next item, a vintage Evon's New Era Red Dot Potato Chips advertising oven grill scraper. So this is the item, and you scrape the grates of your grill. Some people use it on for golf to clean out their cleats and stuff like that as well. So this is like a promotional item, advertising item that they would give away at a booth or something. So this sold for $12 plus shipping on handling, plus shipping. The next item is the sweater. This is from Apple Seeds is the brand name. It's a large knit sweater, full zip front. That sold for $9 plus shipping on top. Let's see here. The next thing is this Chico's cardigan sweater with no buttons, kind of like a duster or whatever, but it doesn't go down to the leg area. It's a Chico's 2, so a medium, 3/4 sleeve cardigan. It's got like this burnout material. I got this from the McDonald's franchise estate, an estate sale that I went to, and this is the particular name I gave the estate because I bought 2 McDonald's jackets there, and the per cost at this estate sale was $3.97, and that sold for $15 plus shipping on top. There's actually a second item that sold from that estate today over the weekend, so we'll see that in a little bit. The next item is another Facebook Marketplace $50 audio CDs. This cost was $125, and this sold for $14.99. This is called Mistborn, Hero of the Ages, 3 of 3. So there are 2 others that go along with this one. This is 6 audio CDs, and they're sold for $14.99 plus shipping on top. Okay, the next item that's sold.
Wait! Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. Addison wanted to do a little dance for everybody.
I fell.
The next item that's sold. Thank you, Addison. The next item that's sold. These Avia small black yoga pant leggings. This sold for $4.99 plus shipping on top. And I just realized the other day that I think they sell Avia at Walmart. I'm not positive, but I think so. So that's not something worth picking up anymore. It doesn't look like I grabbed these anytime recently. They must have came in the old lot of stuff. The next thing that's sold, I might have to refund the person because I can't find it. I will take another quick look, but I think I sold it at a garage sale. So, in fact, I'm pretty darn sure I sold it at a garage sale. So I'm gonna have to refund this person their money. It was a set of Don Mattingly cards from 1988. Not worth a whole lot, but they sold for $12.60. Oh, excuse me. And I'm going to have to return the money to that person because I can't find those items. The next item that sold is this Cross Canadian Ragweed CD called Garage. And this sold for $4 plus shipping on top. The next item that sold is this tank top from Ring of Fire. I think this thing was new at Tags at once, but I think it got returned and somebody ripped the tag off. So this has probably never been worn, but I sold it used, and this sold for $7 plus shipping on top. Tank top weather is coming up, so there you go. The next thing to sell was the other item from that McDonald's one. I bought $400 worth of stuff there. But this one Dress, it's new with tags, so it's Ann Taylor Loft. New with tags. Excuse me. Per unit cost of $3.97. From that estate sale, and it sold for $10 plus shipping on top. So that isn't great. Ann Taylor Loft, not what it once was in terms of resale value. Make sure when you're picking up Ann Taylor Loft, you pick it up for like less than $1 or whatever, because it's not really worth that much anymore. There's a lot of it on there on eBay. Oh my goodness! I apologize. I'm so sorry. The kids are out of school this week, so I'm watching parenting all 4 kids here at home. They're out on the trampoline right now. I've been going back through all the old listings with the clothing and updating them individually with the new eBay pre-owned different variations of it. Excellent, good, or fair. Those are the 3 new things that I have to do. So I've been going through them. I've been pulling down a whole bunch of stuff. I got a whole stack here of stuff that isn't going to make the cut anymore. It's gotten all the way down to like $4.99 and has been up for like 2.5 years, 3 years sometimes. And so just pulling that stuff down because it's not going to sell, because it's not got a name brand. Hold on, Dad needs to take care of something. So taking down stuff that doesn't meet anywhere near my criteria anymore. Trying to get out of having this bloated store of 4,000 items of things that are just like $3 and $4 or $5, and maybe upping up my game, even though like I don't really go out and source that often because to be quite honest, we're with 4 kids, and I got a wife who works, and her paychecks aren't like consistent. Like, not that she's not doing the work, she's just not getting reimbursed for her time. She's a therapist, a mental health therapist, and it's kind of stressful there. I don't really know what kind of problem that's going on there. It's hard to explain, but we are really use our eBay funds to finance our life, because it's just so sporadic, the pay how she gets paid and stuff like that, which is not how it's supposed to be, but it just happens to be that way. So I don't really have a lot of money to go out and go to thrift stores or go garage selling and pick up new items, although that would be great, and occasionally I do. I mean, but if you watch these other people on YouTube, they're like they have a weekly schedule of like going out and getting things, and I just don't have that. I'm constantly still going through piles of stuff that I've had from the past, from previous storage lockers that we've picked up, and or cleanouts that we've done like years ago, and trying to pull the best stuff out, put it up. Recently I put up some stuff that a friend gave me for his Dave Matthews Band collection, and I put that up. Yes, this weekend I put up something that sold immediately out of the estate sale we did for somebody that actually got us into eBay like 14 years ago. I've been on eBay for 18 or 19 years ago, but there was a time at which I stopped and I started again with my wife, and that 12, 13 years ago, it was a sports auction that we did, and I put some stuff up this last week, and one of the pieces from it sold right away. They bought it for $50. It was a press release from the Chicago Cubs about a trade they made. And so I'm still finding stuff from that, and I have piles of stuff that I can go through. I do have a pretty extensive death pile, which my wife likes to remind me of all the time. But it's just that I don't have enough time to get to all of it. If I was, left alone for a long period of time, yeah, I could get through it and everything. But I got a lot of responsibilities to take care of here. So I don't go out and thrifting a lot. I mean, I think last year I may have spent, I don't know, $3,000 or $4,000 total in thrifting. I bought some more CDs from the guy I bought CDs from the first time. But other than that, I didn't really make any really big purchases or anything last year. So, anyway, so I've been putting stuff up. The best stuff that I could find. I have piles of it everywhere, so it's not like I don't have anything to choose from to put up. And just try to get those average sale prices up, so that we can make more money. So I'm not making these $4 and $5 sales on everything. Excuse me. And I try to clean my area up here. You don't see what's in front of me, but it is slightly messy. And I just try to make enough space for myself before I bring new stuff into the office and everything. So that's all I got. If you are finding that eBay is not working well right now, shoot me something down in the comments. Tell me how you feel it's going on eBay right now. I just from watching YouTube, people they say that a lot of people are jumping ship right now. So I don't know. I don't think I have the personality to do a whatnot show and entertain people for like hours at a time. I think I could do it on this kind of a YouTube thing, and I could do that for a little bit, but I don't think I could do a whatnot show. Now, my daughter, I think when she gets a few more years under her belt, she might be able to do that and successfully navigate a whatnot show. So, but I just don't see myself getting onto any other reselling sites right now. If there was one that I might do, it probably would be Poshmark, just because I do a lot of clothes. But yeah, that's all I got. So if you have any comments, please put them down below. I love to answer anybody's comments that they got or questions. Love to answer any questions you have for me or about how to do things on eBay. Been getting a little bit more traction on these videos recently, and I want to thank everybody who's been watching them. So that's really appreciative. And we're getting new followers. We're getting people watch the videos. A lot more people watching the videos. It's really interesting that there's what was it? Let me see if I can find it here. Let's see here. Will it go to it? So there's like 150 to 170 people watching the videos for some amount of time or whatever, and there's 164 subscribers. So I'd say that's pretty good follow through. And this video that I'm putting out right now will be the 101st video. So we'll just keep making them, and I hope you guys keep watching them and enjoying them, and we will see you next time. Remember that Jesus loves you, and always give yourself a high five. See you later.